The 99s have been here now for a couple weeks and decisions are starting to become a little bit tougher. So today we're going to rank the best cards at every single position. Now, I'm having a little bit of a hard time deciding who makes the main God Squad and who stays out or who goes to the bench. So I'm sure you are having the same issue. I'm going to try to help you decide that. A couple disclaimers though. We're going to go position by position. I'm going to give you the top 3 cards at each of them. When talking about pitchers, I'm going to give you the best 5 starting pitchers in my opinion. And then relievers, I'll give you 3 lefties and 3 righties. We will have a couple honorable mentions for certain positions, especially because I think some of them are very close and honestly, at the very end, it's going to be up to you, the user, how you feel using some of this card. Before we get started, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and let me know down in the comment section below your God Squad. Is it different than mine? And who has been kind of like that sneaky card that I left out? So let's talk about catchers. These are the 3 best catchers in MLB The Show 25. At number 3, I'm going Mike Napoli. He destroys lefties. 102, 114 against righties is not too bad. I do have him parallel too. 112 clutch is solid. And honestly, for a Mike Napoli card, the fielding is not terrible. And 56 speed is definitely no Yasmani Grandal speed. And if we look at the quirks, he does have very good ones. First pitch hitter, dead red, breaking ball, situational hitter, and table setter. All of those make this for a very solid card. And he only goes for about 20K. At number 2, I'm going Ted Simmons. He does have a lot of position flexibility because he can play first, third, and left field as well. But he's the switch hitting catcher with elite contact and way above average power. 89 and 93 as a parallel 3 card, 123 clutch. I have been raking with this card. I'm hitting 542 with him, so I just can't take him out the lineup. He usually doesn't play catcher because the number 1 catcher is my cat. That number 1 catcher, the best catcher probably in MLB The Show history, is Cal Raleigh. I have him parallel 5. He is 125, 122, 125, 125, 125. Like, that is unreal from a switch hitting catcher with a very good swing. Defense and speed, it doesn't matter. It's a catcher. Defense really doesn't play a factor in any games. People are going to steal regardless. But this Cal Raleigh is absolutely insane. Obviously, he's a collection, but he is well worth it. He's going to be an endgame catcher. No matter who comes out, we're going to probably want to try out different catchers at some point. If we get a very good 99 Adley Rutschman, we'll probably want to try him out. But I mean, Cal Raleigh is the best we've ever had. So on to first base. These are the top 3 first basemen in MLB The Show 25. At number 3, we're going Warming Bernabel. He can play second and third base as well. 107, 113 contact, 100 and 103 power with 111 clutch. One thing that I really like about this card is that 81 speed. A lot of times, a first baseman is usually not fast, but this Warming card is pretty solid when it comes to the speed as well. And obviously, he does have the hitting attributes to go along with it. At number 2, I'm going with 99 overall Nick Kurtz. He is 125 and 125 against right, 100 and 106 against lefties with 125 clutch. Obviously, this is from the insane game that he had. He went 6 for 6 with 4 home runs. Obviously, they don't know why that contact is 100 against lefties, but it is what it is. It's what we got, and he does have an elite swing. Defense and speed is not there. He's not there for that, but the bat is insane. And if we look at the quirks, he doesn't have any, but honestly, he's still very solid. And the best overall first baseman is still Gil Hodges. He can play defense. He can hit against both sides. Obviously, 107, 112 against righties is not too bad. He's still very solid. He drags bunt 99, bunting 99 if you're into that as well. So he does it all. But again, we're talking about primary positions. He doesn't make the top 3 if we were using secondaries, right? Because we do have better options. But as a primary first baseman, I do still have Gil Hodges as the best first baseman. But, you know, he's been out since day 1. So that's why I'm saying that we do need other options at this point. Let's go ahead and move into second baseman. So the top 3 second basemen in MLB The Show 25. Number 3, I'm going Ryan Sandberg. Free Ryan Sandberg. He has his own program. He's 111 and 90 against right, 120 and 87 against lefties with 115 clutch. Obviously, as a second baseman, this is when you start needing defense. This is when you start needing speed. He has them both. He has a diamond defender with 90 speed as well, 99 stealing. So you know he's going to be aggressive. He can play third base as well if you need a third baseman, which I doubt. But this card is very solid. If we look at the quirks, he does have very good ones as well, including dead red first pitch hitter. I mean, This card is very solid, especially for a free card. The second best second baseman is Chase Utley, 115, 101 against right, 105, 104 against left with 109 clutch. Talking about defense, 99 fielding with 99 reaction, 72 speed is well above average for a second baseman, and he does have a very smooth and easy swing. Obviously, the lefty pitcher meta is in the game, but there's still some very good righties. My last 5 games, I faced like 4 righties, so you're still going to be facing righties if you struggle lefty, but Chase Utley is a very good card. Obviously, you can get him for free from one of the bosses. But the best second baseman in MLB The Show 25, we all know it's Ketel Marte. 119, 125 in a P3 against righties, 103, 107 against lefties, 112 clutch. Defense, I mean, goal defender over there, and obviously he's a switch hitter. That's what you like. That's what we all like. He does have all the quirks as well. Very important in this. So Ketel Marte is still the best second baseman in MLB The Show 25, and he might continue to be for the next, I don't know, month or 2 at least. So let's take a look at third baseman. These are the top 3 third basemen in MLB The Show 25. And this is one of the toughest ones. And this is when I'm going to mention there's some honorable mentions. I'm going to mention Dick Allen. He's very good, well-rounded third baseman with a very good swing. We also have Edgar Martinez. Defensively, he's not great. You probably want to use him as a DH. He's one of the greatest, if not the greatest DH in MLB history. He's basically maxed out contact and clutch with very solid power against both sides. You know, there's very good. Even Scott Rowland, he didn't make my top 3. Jose Ramirez did not make my top 3 either. Those are very good cards. But at number 3, if you've seen my videos, you know I have to mention Junior Caminero. 122, 116, 125, 125 power, 125 clutch. This card has been insane. Defense and speed, again, is not there, but you're kind of hiding him at third. Defense doesn't really matter as much at third base as it does its shortstop and second base. 492 batting average with me. A lot of it has been on legend. This card is unreal. It hurts me that I'm not using him. I don't know. It's weird seeing 98 overall there with so many 99s, but this card is insane. And he's the third best third baseman in MLB The Show. The second best third baseman, I'm going Carlos Correa. I have him parallel 3, and that means 115, 123 contact, 113, 108 power with 118 clutch. The defense, I know I just said it doesn't matter as much, but this has saved some hits. He can save some hits, but they'll make errors here and there as well. 97 fielding, 74 speed is very solid as well. You can put him at short. He's going to be just fine at shortstop as well. He does have a very good swing with some solid quirks as well, as you can see with the breaking ball hitter. First pitch hitter as well, so those are good. Carlos Correa is very solid third baseman. Best third baseman in MLB The Show 25 is George Brett. We just got him this past week. He's a chase pack, 125 contact and clutch with 102 and 95 power, 89 fielding. Once I get him to parallel 3, he's going to be 90 fielding. Does have 72 speed. This card is unreal with an elite swing, and obviously he has all the quirks you need and could hope for in any single card, so that's why he's the best third baseman in the game. Moving over to shortstop. These are the top 3 shortstops in MLB The Show 25. At number 3, I'm going Willy Adames. Hitting wise, he's unreal. 125 clutch, 118 contact against right, 125 against lefty. 100 power against righties is very solid. But this is a Willy Adames that can also play defense with not too bad speed. 73 speed and 85 fielding is very solid. Once you get him to parallel 5, obviously he's going to become a diamond defender over there at shortstop. Willy Adames is very solid. Number 2, I'm going Jimmy Rollins. I have him parallel 4, which means 111 contact against both sides, 119 clutch, 94 power against right with 106 against lefties, 99 speed, 99 stealing, 99 fielding, 89 reaction. This card is insane. Obviously, he's a switch hitter. He has a very good swing. His strike zone is small, so I know some people struggle with him, but it's also tough to pitch guys that have that smaller strike zone. So keep that in mind. He's very, very good. If we look at the quirks, he has some very good ones as well. But he is the second best shortstop in the game. Because for me, the best shortstop in the game is Leodalis Defrier. I don't know how to say the last name. I just call him Leo. I have him parallel 4. That means 124, 110 contact, 106, 101 power with 119 clutch. So you can see the fielding. He's already a diamond defender. 90 and speed with 83 stealing is not too bad either. With a switch hitter there as well. He can play second. He does have an elite swing. He doesn't have all the quirks that Jimmy Rollins has, but his attributes are a little bit better, and I like his swing a little bit more. Between them two, honestly, it's a toss-up. Like it's a coin flip. It is what it is. It's kind of more of who you feel more comfortable with. For me, that is Leo, and that's why he's the best shortstop in MLB The Show 25. So let's go to the outfield. As far as outfield, we're going to stick to primary positions. Left field, top 3, center field, top 3, and right field, top 3. Let's start with left field, the top 3 left fielders in MLB The Show 25. In this list, I will mention Kyle Schwarber. he should be a DH. He is a DH. His defense is not there. His speed is not there, but his bat is. So try him out at DH if you haven't. Third best left fielder in MLB The Show, I'm going Manny Ramirez. I have him parallel 4, which is 117, 125, 116, 104, 125 clutch. Like, this is very solid. As you can see, fielding wise, with 78 reaction, is not too bad. He can make some plays. 59 speed is not. Obviously, he's no Kyle Schwarber, but he's also no, I don't know, Carlos Beltran, Ken Griffin, center field. He's not a Gold Glover, but he can play some defense. Attributes wise, he's there. Quirks wise, he's there. They made an adjustment in his swing as well. He is very, very good. I've been struggling with him, but you probably won't. The second best left fielder is Willie Castro. As you can see, as a parallel 3, he is 106, 103 against right, 125, 119 against lefties, and 125 clutch. Lefty pitcher meta, he destroys lefties. He also has 78 speed and 85 fielding as a parallel 3. He can play basically every single position except pitcher, catcher, and first base. He's a switch hitter with one of the best swings in the game, and that's why he's the second best left fielder in the game. But the best left fielder in the game is Ted Williams, just because you can see the hitting attributes. It's 125 everything except power against lefties, which it really doesn't matter. Fielding, he's 85 fielding with 81 reaction as a parallel 5. That is very solid from a hitting card like this. 73 speed is above average for a left fielder. He plays just fine in left field. I've seen some people even use him in right field because he can defend there. Dead red, breaking ball, rally monkey. Like, this card is unreal. And as you can see, my batting average against righties and lefties, I'm actually better lefty-lefty. For some reason, I don't know why. I usually struggle like most people do lefty-lefty. He's been better lefty-lefty, and that's why he's the best left fielder in the game. Let's move over to center field and talk about the top 3 center fielders in MLB The Show 25. At number 3, I'm going Jackson Chourio. He looks very, very good. 125, 120 contact with 125 clutch. 103 power against righties. I love that with 85 power against left. 97 speed with 87 reaction. He's going to be making plays in center field, but obviously we do have better options in center field. The second best center fielder in the game is probably the best Ken Griffey Jr. we've had probably ever in MLB The Show. This card is unreal. I have him parallel 3. That means 123 against righties, both contact and power. 118, 116 against lefties with 123 clutch. Once I get him to parallel 5, it's going to be 125 against righties with 125 clutch. He does have 95 fielding with 93 reaction, 93 speed. This card is a 5-tool card. He does have a very good swing, but he is a lefty. That means that, you know, you're going to have some matchups, especially if you do struggle lefty-lefty. You're going to have some struggles there, but this card is insane. He has all the quirks in the world that you could ask for. But unfortunately, he's not the best center fielder in the game because the best center fielder in the game is Carlos Beltran. As you can see, as a parallel 5, he's just insane. No holes in his game. He can even bunt a little if you're into that. 62 bunting there. 117 contact against both sides. 105, 108. Power-wise, 119 clutch. He is a switch hitter. He's been my leadoff hitter basically since I got him. He's just insane. Is the collection's worth it? Yes, the Life Series collection is worth it. Obviously, if you started the game, you started playing MLB The Show, I don't know, a week or 2 ago, then you probably don't need to focus on the collection. You can get a Ken Griffey or get a Jackson Chourio to play center field. But Carlos Beltran is the best center fielder in MLB The Show. Let's move over to right fielders, and these are the top 3 right fielders in MLB The Show 25. At number 3, I'm going Aaron Judge. And I kind of struggle with him because he's very tall. His speed in right field is not great. He does have decent fielding, very good arm, reaction, So defensively, he's not going to be a stud, but hitting-wise, he is insane. As you can see, the attributes, 122, 107 against right, 115, 125 against left with 115 clutch. He is very good, and I know a lot of people like using Aaron Judge, so he's the 3rd best right fielder. Now, the 2nd best right fielder in the game, I'm going Larry Walker. He has a smooth, very good swing, 108, 120 contact, 90 and 96 power. He has 117 clutch. Defensively, he's very good with 78 speed. I mean, he's not a 5-tool card. He's not a max out card. This is not the best Larry. It doesn't feel like it's the best Larry Walker we've ever had, but he is very good. If you haven't tried him out, just give him a try and let me know how you do. I wanted to include Ronald Acuna in this list, but unfortunately, I cannot. His hitting attributes are not to the par of some of these other guys, and 64 reaction hurts him. But the best right fielder in the game is Jose Bautista. As you can see, as a parallel 3 is 113 contact, and he has 125 basically everything else, 123 clutch. The arm is solid. Defensively, he's well above average with 73 speed, and that arm in right field is very important. He's a 99 overall arm. He has very good quirks with a very good swing as well, and one of the best no doubts animations in the game. and he is the best right fielder in the game. Let's talk about pitching, the top 5 starting pitchers in MLB The Show 25. At number 5, I still have Roger Clemens there. If you play on All-Star, he's probably not the 5th best pitcher in the game. He doesn't make your rotation, but Hall of Fame and above, they're still going to be facing cards that cannot hit this card, and there's a reason for it. He has an outlier four seam with the splitter, slider, and a sinker as well. The curveball is whatever, but he is very good. He's one of the best pitchers we've had, and he's the 5th best one in my list. Now, the 4th best pitcher in the game is Corbin Burnes, just one of the easiest guys to use in the game. Hard cutter, hard sinker, solid per nines. As a parallel 5 is 105 and 106 clutch. Those are things that we look for, but we look at the control. It's just elite in all of the 5 pitches, honestly. So you can use any pitch in any situation, and he's the 4th best pitcher in the game. The 3rd best pitcher, I'm going with Corey Kluber, another fan favorite sinker cutter guy. That is the meta. If they don't have outlier on the fastball, they gotta have a sinker and cutter. Corey Kluber has them both. I have him parallel 4, and that means 104 his per nines. We're about to start getting pitchers and starting pitchers that are 115, 125. Talking about hits per nines and clutch. This one is not there, but he's still very good. The 2nd best starting pitcher in the game, I'm going Clayton Kershaw. 105 hits per nines, 115 clutch, and as you can see, everything else is basically maxed out as far as velo, break, control. He dots every single pitch. Look at the control on all 5 pitches. He doesn't have outlier on the four seam, but he still comes in at 98 and 99. You got to be able to use that slider. That 12-6 will make your opponents look foolish, so keep that in mind. Circle, chains, and sinker, very tough. It feels like with Kershaw that every pitch that he throws, they all looked at the fastball. So that's how you keep your opponents off balance. He can dot all of them as well. So he's the 2nd best pitcher in the game. Because for me, the best pitcher in the game is Al Leiter. And I know when we look at this, it's like, well, the hits per nines and clutch are basically the same as the other, and he doesn't have elite control like the others. I don't know what you want me to tell you. 27 and 2/3 innings. You can see the ERA right there, 0.33. Hall of Fame and legend, all of the games. Yes, so this card is unreal. Sinker cutter, talking about not being able to read the pitches. This is the hardest one to do. This is my favorite pitcher to use. I cannot take him out of the rotation. There's a reason why I made it to 1,000. I picked him because he is insane, has been insane. I can show you the other outlier. Let me look for him. Here he is. I have the other outlier, same attributes. Let's look at the ERA. In 21 1/3, it's 2.95. That is insane. I think it was his last start. He gave up like 3 or 4 runs because it was under 2.5. So Al Leiter, the best pitcher in MLB The Show 25. Let's move over to the bullpen. I'm going to give you top 3 lefties, top 3 righties. Here we go. The 3rd best lefty reliever in the game for me is Andrew Miller. Elite hits per nines, elite clutch, very good velo and break, slider, primary pitch. He's very tough to pick up. He is insane. He only has 4 pitches, but he is very good. He's the 3rd best lefty. Obviously, you got to be able to use that slider. Keep your opponents off balance, but don't forget about that fastball and sinker. They come in quick. As you can see, 9 innings, my ERA with him is 1.0. He's been very solid. The 2nd best lefty reliever in the game for me is Aroldis Chapman. 125 hits per nines, 125 clutch, but this is an Aroldis Chapman that can actually dot. Only 4 pitches, but it outlier on the fastball. He does have sinker, slider, and splitter as well. That's good enough to keep your opponents off balance because they're already thinking about that outlier fastball. Aroldis Chapman is golden. For me, the best reliever in the game is Billy Wagner, and that's because they gave him a sinker this year. And he has 5 pitches with 119 hits per nines, 125 clutch. I haven't used him a whole lot, but I know he's insane. Slider, curveball, changeup as well. Yeah, he's the best lefty reliever. He's definitely the best Billy Wagner card we've ever had. As far as righties, I'm going Rob Nen. He's the 3rd best reliever, and for bullpen, it's very tough. Like, there's so many options. All of them are very similar. I'm going Rob Nen just because every time I face him, I cannot hit him. 113 his per nines, 103 clutch. He does have outlier on that fastball, slider, splitter, and curveball as well. He's very tough to pick up, very deceptive delivery, and he's the 3rd best righty in the game. 2nd best, I'm going Joan Duran. 125, 125 his per nines and clutch. That is elite. He has an outlier fastball, outlier splitter as well. He is insane. I mean, he's everything that you want in a bullpen guy. Obviously, he doesn't have a 5th pitch, but he has the double outlier, and then obviously enough pitch speed differential to keep your opponents off balance. Yeah, Joan Duran is a nightmare, especially on Legend. But my best reliever has been Felix Bautista. He's basically the same as that Joan Duran, but he doesn't have outlier on the splitter. I think that's even better because it is even easier to keep your opponents off balance. 118 hits per nines with 125 clutch. If we look at my stats with him, In 6 innings, he hasn't allowed a single run. So he has been insane for me this year, and that's the reason why I have him won. Obviously, looking at the card, Joan Duran looks a lot better than Felix Bautista, but he has been the best for me, so I gotta give him some love. But that will do it for me and the positional tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, smash that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down in the comment section below, who did I miss? Who is the biggest nub of them all? I know there's some. I know there's multiple, so just let me know down in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for watching. This is YeYo. I'll check it on the next one, and I'm out.